Good morning, everyone. Happy Easter. I am so glad to be bringing you this tutorial, and I hope that you find it helpful. I recently have teamed up with e.l.f., and I have to say it fits right into my narrative in life, which is you don't have to pay a fortune for really great products. So let's get started. I want to share all of the items I use and a disclaimer. I am not a makeup artist. I've been around makeup artists. They helped us develop a product line years ago with a contract we had. So I've never been that talented with makeup, but I love it. So I'm going to go ahead and share it. My expertise is skincare, and my real expertise is knowing great ingredients. So I was pleasantly surprised with the ingredient deck on these products. So let's get started. The first thing you'll see me doing is I'm applying the stem cell mist. I want to get that into my skin this morning, and I want the poly-L-lactic acid to work on my skin. That's a biostimulator. And then I'm going to use the 5-peptide roller ball around my eyes, and I really want to work that and massage it around the eye area. Then I'm going to take the most luxurious product, and it's going to be recommended only for very, very dry skin. And I'm going to use that as my primer. It is probably the most luxurious, beautifully formulated French product on the market. It's so amazing. And so I'm going to work that on my neck and my face, and I really want my skin to have that deep um, luxurious oil, moisture, hydrating. It has a peptide in it. It has placental extract from wheat. So it's really going to do amazing things for the skin and keep your face looking dewy all day if you love that look. Okay, so after I work all that into my skin, I take a little bit of Vaseline. Vaseline is just, to me, is one of the most amazing ways to hold moisture in and to keep from experiencing transepidermal water loss. And when I'm in California, that is my go-to. So I'm placing that right around my eyes. I don't want any dehydration around my eyes throughout my day here, and I'm putting it a little bit on my neck, and then I just go ahead and lather it on my arms and my hands because it locks in all of the moisturizers I've already put on my skin after showering. Okay, so let's start with the first product, and that is the Brightening Corrector. The Brightening Corrector really helps with my under eyes. I just apply a little bit and I let it set. I should let it set for about 2 to 3 minutes. And then I just used the tool to lightly tap it into my under eye area. I love it. It's a corrector cream. It is has some great ingredients in it. It has 171 reviews, and I find that it really primes my under eye. It's lightweight. It has hibiscus complex, 1%. It has a hyaluronic acid, and a key feature of it is it has amino acids. So really thanks to e.l.f., I think they've done a beautiful formula with this product, and it comes in 3 different colors. So it comes, yeah, there's one for every skin type. It's a great correcting cream with beneficial ingredients. So then I allow that to set on my skin, and then I go in with the brow product. Now, the brow product I use very light-handed, and I really want to focus on 3 points of my eyebrows. I used to be a microblading microblading artist, and at our skin clinic and our spa. And I was booked solid, and I absolutely love creating brows. And the one thing that you'll find out as we age is that we lose our the tail of the brow, because it's a hormonal thing. It's a hormonal imbalance. So I use eyebrow serum, eyelash serum every night on my brows. That's beside the point. But what I want to show you is, um, when I created a brow, the 3 points of the brow that are most important is coming from the side of the nose, measuring it with the side of the pupil, and allowing your arch to go right in that place. It typically is about 3/4 of the way across the brow. And then we want to go even with the nose straight up for the ball, the beginning of the brow. And then we want to extend our tail, and we want it to come out from the very corner of the eye and end right in that area above. And we do not want the tail to come lower than the ball. So if I were to take a ruler, or take this, actually just take this brow pencil and go straight across the brow, we want the ball to come down lower than the tail. And the reason being is we want to give an illusion of a lift. So that's my tip for brows. I'm passionate about brows, as you can tell. I had to give it up because my eyes couldn't take all of the magnifying requirements it took to see those little microblades, but I miss it and I loved it. So back to my next step was I put some the gel from e.l.f. I really loved this gel, and I just put my brows in place. I just kind of lay them down. I brush them up, I brush them over, and then the tails I kind of brush up just to make sure that they stay in place and I get a nice lift all day. So then I go in and I'm using this is to me the real secret. I study SPFs like crazy, and there's only 3 manufacturers that are FDA approved in the United States. In the United States, we have to have an FDA approved manufacturer for sun protection. And I always look for organic. This is zinc oxide, and there's, I believe, 13 or 15% zinc oxide, which turns this Halo Glow skin tint into an SPF 50. And I cannot say enough about this formula. It has bisabolol, which is a wonderful calming ingredient for the skin. It has the high concentration of zinc oxide, and it is the SPF, and it keeps my skin glowing all day long. I'm using this skin tint as just my everyday coverage. I'm not wearing any makeup. And there's a reason for that. I've been doing a lot of studying on foundations, and I just want to tell you that if you're using a foundation that lasts 24 hours, you could be really harming your skin. It doesn't, there's a chemical in some of those formulas that doesn't allow your skin to breathe, and it's rather toxic for the skin. So my go-to now is just a wonderful skin tint, and I have found it in the e.l.f. I'm not sure that I'm ever going to use any other skin tint. I just am that in love. I'm in love with it. It's crazy. I have 2 different colors, and it's got the glow in it. It has 2,917 reviews, and I have the Halo Glow liquid filter and the Soft Glam satin foundation. but I'm not wearing them. I'm only wearing the Halo Glow. I think the Skin Tint SPF 50 is amazing for the skin. It comes in 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Comes in 18 or more shades. So you're going to find the correct shade for your skin. Broad spectrum mineral based sun protection, no chemical SPF, and that's a 50. It's light, it's buildable, it has a natural dewy finish. Mine in particular has more of a dewy finish because I use that heavy luxurious cream, placental cream, with the wheat extract and the peptide in it, because I want my skin to stay moist all day long. I want no dehydration in my skin. It has niacinamide. That was an important one I wanted to tell you about because that brightens the skin. And then it has the bisabolol, which helps soothe the skin. So those were the key points in this. I studied all of the ingredients and I was just absolutely blown away that for $15, you could have, there was 3,500 reviews on it, 4.3. And I just can't say enough about this formula. If you want to protect your skin, you want to keep it from getting UVA, UVB damage, you want a beautiful glow all day long, you've got to get this product. I'm super excited about it. And I really know my skin tints. I really know the ingredients in this product. So let's go on to my next step and we'll move on with this video. Okay, so the next thing I did was I used the liner. I'm pretty impressed with this liner. I really struggle with my eyes, and you can see in the very beginning of the tutorial, I used the Lumify drops on my eyes to clear them up and to make them look brighter. I do that every morning, and I'm noticing I can tolerate this eyeliner. I'm not having a reaction to it, which is really a big statement for me because I have reaction to everything at my age. It's called the No Budge Retractable Eyeliner. It has 439 reviews, 4-star reviews, and it comes in 5 colors, some really pretty colors. I think I just did like a smoky brown, but I just did my waterline. I'm trying not to overdo my eye makeup. I just want a simple, fresh look. So I do look a little bit light. I don't have a lot of color, but I just like that natural look. So I use the No Budge Retractable eyeliner. As you can see, I just close my eyes, then I run it across the waterline, and then I try to just flick it up just a little at the corner of the eyelashes just to give me a little lift. I sometimes will accentuate that lift, but today I didn't want to wear a whole lot of eyeshadow, so I didn't accentuate that. So I'm really happy with the No Budge Retractable Eyeliner. It's non-irritating to my eyes. I don't have a palette for eyeshadow. It hasn't arrived yet. I did order some beautiful e.l.f. Highlighters or eyeshadow sticks. They didn't come, but I just used this affordable LA Colors, and I just used a nude color on my my lids, and it was just this really nice neutral, neutral color, just to give my lids a little bit of contrast, and then a little bit of I guess you'd say like a darker, rusty kind of plum just on the outer part, just to accent that area to give me, a little bit more, I don't know, contrast in my eyes. So I did that, and then I cannot even tell you how impressed I am with the mascara. The e.l.f. Lash Extender. I studied the ingredients in the e.l.f. Lash Extender. It has castor oil in it, and it has jojoba oil. And it's a tubing mascara. So it builds my little lashes that have thinned and they're not as long and thick as they used to be. I'm going to report on the e.l.f. eyelash growth serum. So I'll let you know how I do with that. But I cannot believe the way the e.l.f. Lash Extender has built my eyelashes up. I don't know if you can see it, but they look pretty, and it stays all day. It doesn't smudge. And I'm so impressed with this formula. It's $8, and the ingredients are so amazing. I think it compares to a very, very expensive mascara. Let's see, what else did I use? I used, you can see that I blended the two Halo Glow products all over my face. And then I used, this came in a really nice kit. And I'll pop up this kit, this brush kit. It came with, I think it came with 4 items that I really love: a double-sided contour and foundation. Oh gosh, I'm not really good at knowing all the names of these, but I love them. I loved this one for my under eyes. And then there was 2 eyeshadow brushes that came with this kit. And then this is really nice for powder. And then this was what I applied the Halo Glow to my skin. And this is really handy. So I'll link that above. That kit was only $25. And this was not e.l.f. This was that, I love that brand, the RT brand. They're really known for their brushes. Um, and then I went in, so my next step was I went in with a little bit of the bronzing drops. And I noticed that the bronzing drops, I mixed a little bit in with the darker color of my skin tint, the Halo Glow. So I used a 4. That was number 4 was light neutral, because my skin can kind of go light neutral. It can go neutral, it can go warm and cool. I'm kind of a mixture of both, or yeah, both. So then I went in with number 5, which is light warm, and that seems to be a better color. When I got to the light warm, I wanted to apply a little bit of the light warm over the light neutral, and I just used a couple of drops of the bronzing drops. I am not sure this is not a fail for me. I don't really think I'm getting a great payoff for that. It might add a little bit of a glow, but I don't know if it's for me. I'm not doing that great with it. But what I will tell you is that I'm really happy with the physician's formula. And there have been some influencers that say that this is very similar to the Chanel bronzing cream. And for $15, I thought the formula was really good. I studied the ingredients. It did have almost, I'd say almost 80% of the ingredients that Chanel's product had. The only thing I would say is that I would guess that the Chanel maybe is a little bit more, I don't know, creamy. I don't know. This is creamy though. But for the price point, I really love the color. I really love, what it does for the skin. So I had to kind of use that, around my nose and just kind of get a little bit of bronzer going on and dimension, because the glow drops from e.l.f. just didn't do anything. So I added that, and I really love that product. Okay, then I tried the e.l.f. sheer for blush tint, and I bought several of these colors. I think this one is a better payoff than this one. I can't seem to get a whole lot of color, and this is the one I used. These are really beautiful. They're tints, they're really beautiful tints. I think this one's my favorite because I seem to be able to get more color from that. And I just sheared it onto my cheeks, and I felt like I needed more. So I went in with this color, and I'm kind of crazy about this color. This is a different type of formula, and it's Camo Liquid Blush. And I just went over this color here. That's the skin tint that was a little bit too light. I put that on my cheeks, and then I realized I needed more color. So I went with the e.l.f. And you can see this is a really beautiful product, and it really has, well, I've got a hand that's pretty colorful there, but I hope you can see. This is just really, really has some color to it. My lighting's a little off, but it really did. No, it's not really showing it. It really does have a beautiful consistency, and I put that on my cheeks. Then one of my favorite products is the e.l.f. and what do we call this? I need my glasses. It's the e.l.f. highlighter. It's like a glow highlighter. Let me look at the name of it again. I forget. It's the Blush Money. It's the color's Blush Money, and it's Halo Glow Silky Powder Highlighter. This is really incredible. And I think this compares to something that's very expensive that I saw in Sephora. Um, I believe I paid $8 for it. This is really beautiful. And I just went in at the top of my cheeks and gave myself a little lift. And another area I want to suggest that's really nice as we age, I'll be 64 in a month, is right here in the hollow. I like to just put a little right in there because it really kind of lifts that area and makes it look fuller. But this e.l.f., do it right down my nose. This is such a great value. It's just like this really beautiful, lightweight product that is effortless to put on the skin. Okay, so let's finish. The last thing I did was I applied to my lips. I applied this beautiful color here, and this is so sorry. It's called Pink. Oh, it's called Berry Queen, and it's a lip tint. And I love the packaging. It really feels high end, and it's just this really neat berry color. And it really stains the lips, but it leaves a really nice sheen on the lips. I wore this for hours and it really held up. So I'm kind of loving that. And, I always think we need more color when we get into our 50s and 60s. So I love this makeup. I feel like it's such high quality. I'm going to continue to try more of the e.l.f. products, and I'm going to report to you how I'm doing with the Lash Growth Serum. And I love the fact that we're protecting our skin throughout the day with that SPF 50. And at my age, less is more. So I don't really think I'm going to be wearing the foundation over it because I feel like these are very powerful products. And I am just so excited about it. I know that the original products are very, very expensive. And I'm telling you, I checked the ingredients and I really studied them. And you cannot beat the quality of this product. Will you please leave me a message below in the comments that you're going to try it, or you did try it and you loved it? If any of these products have worked for you, leave a message down below because I really want to know how much you love the e.l.f. products. If you feel like I do, about the quality of the formulations, I'm really impressed with them, and it takes a lot for me to really be impressed. And for me, it works because I always say, you can get great products for a very affordable price point. It's not always about how much you're paying for a product. I mean, there are certain products you want to maybe pay the higher price point, but I'm finding the e.l.f. is just amazing. So leave me a comment down below, and I will see you in the next tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and give me a boost. Thank you. Bye-bye.